Amateur scriptwriters and filmmakers tend to see their characters as only characters. And that is where they make the big mistake. I'm Isaac, and this is how to write a screenplay, a step-by-step guide. You see, your characters are not only characters, they are people. And just like us, they are people with many facets. We as people have different emotions, different attitudes, even in ourselves. We act like this in one moment and act like that in another moment. And that makes us who we are. What? Why are you saying I'm lying? I know what I'm talking about. Who are you? You must be joking. I never look like that. Not even when I work in the garden. Get out of here! Get out of here! Don't make me angry. What do you mean, why don't I throw with the chair? Do you think I'm stupid? Don't make me angry. And who are you coming in here vroom vroom, looking like a person with a broom stuck up his backside? Man, I don't care whether it's broom vroom vroom or vroom 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 or chuk chuk chuk. Same thing, same difference. What? You want to use the laptop? Forget it, I'm busy now. Go, 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 just go. So where was I when we were so rudely interrupted? Oh, talking about characters. As an amateur scriptwriter, you must remember that your characters are people with different facets, just like us. They have different emotions. They have different needs. They feel things just like we do. What do you mean I shouldn't be so rude to them? They are not me. I never look like them. But it's a good thing they came. Now I can explain to you better what a character is. Or the different facets of characters. There should be different facets to your characters. If this difference is not there, all your characters will look and sound the same. And you can't have that in your film. We people are different because of that which makes us who we are. Our emotions, our feelings, our needs, our wants, and our desires. Our upbringing, things we have learned, the things we have experienced and or seen, those things make us who we are. And your characters, being people who have experienced the same things, went through the same emotions. And just like those two characters, which I still say is not me, they see things differently. They have different views from me, if you want to say so. And that makes them who they are, or the person who he is. Look at Hans in the Die Hard film. He don't show emotion in that film. But you can see the different facets to him. Who he is, what he wants, why he does things the way he do. He don't show his anger, but you can feel his anger in that film. When you look at Mr. Spock in Star Trek, Mr. Spock shows no emotion. But being a Vulcan and knowing who a Vulcan is, the people who love Star Trek can identify with Spock because he has the same feelings, the same emotions, just like them, even though he is hiding it. Your characters are made up by many different things, and that makes them different from other characters. In order for your viewer to identify with your character, your viewer need to see certain traits in your character, and that comes from the character's emotions. Even if your characters don't show those emotions in your film, the needs of your character, the wants of your character, because we as people have certain needs and certain wants, certain things that drives our emotions, that make us get angry, that makes us happy, that makes us laugh, that makes us cry. Those emotions that we as people have is supposed to be the same things that drive your character. And you cannot give your character those emotions if you just look at your character as a character that needs to do something in your film. If you don't know it, then you need to realize that emotions is a powerful thing. Anger, hate, love, all those things that we feel as people as a powerful influence on us as people. And if there's something that makes your character angry, how would we recognize it if we don't see your character as a person? How would we recognize those things in your character? People are not one dimensional, so you cannot afford to have a one dimensional character in your film. Even like Hans in Die Hard, he shows no emotion, but you can see by his actions what type of person he is. You can see what makes him angry. You can see what he hates. You can hear it in his dialogue, and you can see it in the way he reacts to other people. So even if your character is supposed to have no emotions, there are supposed to be emotions behind your character. There are supposed to be needs and wants behind your character that drives that character. And to just have someone kill someone close to the character and that makes the character go after that person to kill that person won't work, because your viewer will have a hard time to identify with that character. You need to show why a character reacts in a certain way. So your background of your character is important, even if we're not going to show it on screen or going to write it in your script. You, as a writer, need to have a grasp of your character, who your character is, what your character wants, what your character don't want, what your character's desires are. These are very important things you need to look at when you work with your characters. Leaving it out will make your characters just characters and not people. And people, the viewers, won't be able to identify with your characters. In the next episode, we will look at the needs and wants of characters, how those needs and wants drives your character to do the things that your character does in your film. Until next time, enjoy your filmmaking, enjoy your writing. I'm Isaac, and this is how to write your screenplay, a step by step